Then once you turn pro, they start adding elbows.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's continue our championship bout. This for the Bantamweight Epic Fighting Title. Let's meet our warriors. From the Tomacelli Academy, please welcome Max Red Velvet Gamboa. Good time never seen so good.
So good, so good, so good. One of the most fun walkouts for sure. Everyone's seeing right now.
No. This is nice. This is nothing compared to the Team Hurricane Awesome.
Oh man, why can't we be friends?
Why can't we be friends?
All right.
Oh, Harvey gonna get us on his
Let's welcome his opponent.
He can't sing.
Into the epic.
I think I was warned of that last time, and
it's all right.
From San Diego Combat Academy, please welcome Dwyer.
a very similar record, but doubled. Max Red Velvet coming in at 2 wins, 2 losses. Brandon Dwyer coming in at 4 wins, 4 losses. Both men are just extremely hungry for this belt. They want to get the finish. They want to get the win. And maybe pretty soon translate that into a professional career.
Well, it's hard to get there without this belt. This has been a very prestigious line at this 135 title. The Kim brothers both held these belts. Alexis Esquivel.
The Kim brothers were actually, they're in the house tonight.
They're in the house?
Yep, we got some epic legends here.
The legends always seem to come back. It's a great place to be. Great place where everybody's respected. Love being here.
Me too. No place I'd rather be on a Friday night.
Hey. That's where you want to be.
Brandon Dwyer is representing San Diego Combat Academy at Spring Valley with Coach Tony Palaflux in the corner.
Where else can you go on a Friday night that has a club atmosphere, drinks, partying, vibe? And you get to see people get knocked up. Go!
The most fun.
Bro, it's crazy. It's Friday. You ain't
also,
got no job.
It is a packed house.
Epic family.
Every seat at
Looking
every
to
table
sell your
is taken.
home?
Epic
You
just putting on
get
an
in touch
incredible
with
show.
none other
Sold out.
than the best realtor in
Stewart,
San
Harvey
Diego,
Castellano,
Jason Stewart with
Uncle
Stewart
Harvey.
Estates.
Uncle
our
Harvey.
Epic Fighting
Then you have
CEO.
Carlos Kremer, the announcer.
Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for Jason Stewart of Stewart Estates. All right, this next bout is for the Bantamweight Epic Fighting Championship. 3-minute rounds, 135. Introducing your first warrior.
I'm getting a smile and a nod.
The crowd is singing right now.
This
Listen,
man's a mixed martial artist with a record of 2 wins and 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall.
There was a song going on. I'm not sure if they're rooting for Brandon or the Red Velvet, but
representing
one of
the
these men have a very
Tomacelli Academy.
crowd.
Give it up
that would be
for
Max.
Red Velvet.
Mr. Red Velvet himself. As I was talking to Uncle Harvey before, this guy, Max,
and his opponent
credits himself as a
out of the blue corner. It's been in the mixed martial arts with a record of 4 wins and 4 losses. He stands
high up in the air,
9
ready
inches
to
tall,
just go
and
at
weighs
boxing
a ready
style,
132 pounds. Representing San Diego Combat Academy.
I needed some blood work done, and they wouldn't allow me to do it without a family member present. And I was like, well, this is my uncle, Harvey Castellano. He's married to my mom's sister.
For referee instructions, John Romero.
And it worked out. I got a fight, and I won the title. For the rest of my life, he will be Uncle Harvey.
Uncle Harvey doing whatever it takes for his fighters.
The man, the myth, the legend. Brandon, so Red Velvet in the red corner, he put up his hand. He's all handshake. Brandon Dwyer said no. But it was a good communication from the red corner. He looked at him. He's like, are we touching hands? Brandon said, nope, we're getting the game on. At least he let him know, so there's no disrespect there.
Still a little disrespect. I like to touch gloves. Oh, spinning back fist.
Oh,
my God. Red Velvet is on him hard. I guess he should have touched his gloves. He felt some kind of way about it.
I always go for the glove touch, personally.
Hands
I never
up
say
there,
no.
chin a mile long. Just Bink City. Bink City. Let's go.
The Velvet building confidence.
Look at him just jumping in there.
He's just having fun swinging.
Dwyer with a nice right hand. Looking nice and compact.
Dwyer, his hands are up, but they're up under his chin where he's...
nice connection
It's
by
allowing
Gamboa.
Red Velvet to still land all these strikes because it's like his hands are kind of up, but they're not up enough to protect him.
Dwyer with a takedown attempt. But Gamboa is showing good takedown defense right now.
Beautiful takedown by Brandon Dwyer, but right into the guard of Max Velvet.
Red Velvet just content and just keeping him tight.
The cool part is that since these are championship rounds, they're 3 3-minute rounds instead of 2. So now we get to see a little more time for these men to work.
There's a lot more action. Max just trying to stall him out. He wants to get it back to the feet. Any moment the referee should probably be stepping in and stand this up because there's just completely no action.
Use your head! Use your head! Max! Use your head! Yeah, Max.
Max trying to throw some up kicks. Trying to make his way to his feet, but nice scramble. Beautiful back to his feet now. Here we go. Dwyer standing just right in front of him.
A really reckless overhand right from Max. He actually threw it so hard he spun in a circle. It's never a good idea to expose your back to your opponent when you're in a mixed martial arts fight. He's getting a little reckless and crazy here. His hands are down. I'd like to see Brandon take advantage and land some strikes. And there we go. He's starting to land them. Nice takedown by Brandon Dwyer.
Max went for a lazy knee.
If he can pass his guard here, that's good luck on points. He can knee slice through, start to move to the mount. From a dominant position, he can land some heavy power shots here.
Beautiful. Max controlling that foot, but it's not doing much work.
Brandon looking for the pass, but ending up on bottom into a triangle. There's 15 seconds left. Can he finish it? There's 11 seconds, but this looks tight.
10-second clap.
This looks very tight.
Max hang on?
Looking for the armbar. Beautiful transition in the jiu-jitsu from Brandon Dwyer. He's switching from triangle to armbar, but it was just too late in the round.
I think he should have just committed to that triangle. The armbar wasn't there. He should just committed to trying to pull his head down and see what he can get.
I've finished the fight with 1 second left with that same triangle. Sometimes when you're about to end a round, it's good to commit, or you can go for it. Maybe he thought I can't choke him out, so he's going to go for the break. Let's watch the replay. Welcome to our beautiful Purple Bunny.
Ring girls. Here we go. Gamboa coming out there. So counter-like. Look at that. He's just out there
reckless.
Just throwing it.
Dude, he's just like, he's like so weird that it kind of lands in an exciting way.
Yeah, he's just a little off target. If he can get his targets together, it might be
Brandon
a different
landing a good exchange. This is a very hard to score round. However, me from the background, I believe that those takedowns and control may have won Brandon the round, but it just depends. Tonight, the judges seem to be relying more heavy on the striking.
Well,
that happens often. It's happened to me in a fight. I think everyone that's fought has said there's been a day where the judges want to see you punch. Well, that's the thing. Don't leave it up to the judges. If he can finish this fight with a submission. Oh, a slip. Max Red throws an open head kick and it slips him down, but he's back on his feet fast. His hands are just so low. I'm nervous he's going to take some damage here from Brandon.
Yeah, he's just throwing
both men,
heat.
honestly, I don't see any of them have. Oh, there we go. Brandon getting his hands back up a little higher.
nice wide eyes. Just
1-2,
coming
1-2.
forward.
A plethora of punches coming from Brandon. He's looking for the guillotine. He can use this
Pulling
to
him down
snap
with
him
that
down.
front headlock.
If he could snap him down with that guillotine headlock, he's
Gil
looking
Martinez
for a trip.
style?
He's looking for a trip, but if he stops putting pressure on his knees,
an
pulling
anaconda
guard
or a
into a Dars. Anaconda, it looks like you are correct on that.
He's letting go
I'd like
again.
to see his sprawls go back on his feet as opposed to him bringing his sprawl directly onto his knees. It's kind of it's giving Max a little bit more space.
Now Dwyer with the foot stomps.
Foot stomps.
Vegan.
This is completely
Don't
legal.
stomp his foot. Punch him in the face.
Foot
That's not
stomps
fighting.
are legal. However, it's looked upon as slightly dirty from fighters. You're like, why are you going to foot stomp? But hey, if it works,
Oh,
it's
nice.
legal.
Max coming back with the power shots.
Almost
getting
drops
away.
him.
Now he's just going to throw heat to the body. To the body.
Open.
You got to
ended
stuff his
shots from
takedown. Oh,
Brandon.
now he's in the mount. Beautiful stuff by Max.
A good thing for Brandon once he looks back on this to realize is you cannot just throw an open-ended shot. You need to put a punch or a kick behind it. Max Red Velvet getting really close to a finish here. The ref is saying defend yourself. He's looking
moving in
closely.
close. Dwyer trying to hold on for dear life, but with a minute to go, he has to get out of
Holding
his
on for
position.
dear life is not going to cut an amateur. He needs a sweep.
He's
An
going for the rear naked.
RNC attempt from Max the Red Velvet. Brandon doing a good job of holding on. He shrimps,
Back
but
to
now
the
he's
mount.
back in a bad position.
Back to punches, back to punches, back to punches. Here we go. Max being patient, trying to just go for this finish. He has the neck under the chin. He has it under the chin.
It looks tight.
It looks pretty tight.
Brandon's
I don't like
still
his hand
surviving,
position, though.
I
It's going
agree,
just
but
wrist over
Brandon's
wrist.
face is turning red here. It's not fully locked up, but you can finish a rear naked choke with one arm. Brandon's face is cherry red. It's still kind of
22
tight.
seconds.
I think he may survive, however, it is still tight. A good job by Brandon by peeling off the hands. I do not think
That's
we're
the
going to see a
10-second
finish here.
clap.
He will survive to round
Yeah,
3.
it looks like he's going to survive.
5 seconds, 5 seconds.
But definitely a round for Max. That's a
I
big
would
round
say
for
a
Max.
30-27 round for Max. Max
I
took
might
that on
give
all
that to Max.
aspects.
That was a total domination. He almost got
Absolutely,
the finish.
yes.
Nice ground and pound. Good mount.
Brandon needs a finish to win this fight.
Max is not even taking the stool. Brandon is sitting down, breathing hard. Max just kind of walking around like he's having fun.
For the future, I love that Max is having fun. I love his weird, unoriginal style. It is just so exciting to watch. However, I'd like to see him coming up with his hands up.
And here we go with the replay. Max in that mounted position, just throwing the hands
Raining
from that
down
ground and pound.
punches.
Yeah.
Maybe some of the red face
Brandon
came
is
from the
just in a
damage
bad
of the
spot.
punches
Yeah.
from the mount as opposed to the choke. I may have been mistaken there. Whatever it may be, Brandon is feeling
looks
the
like
wrath
he
of
needs
Max
to
right now.
dig really deep. Max is not looking too wired, too weathered, but Brandon looks exhausted.
Reaching for, a chest tap up to God. The beautiful part of MMA is you never know what's going to happen. Brandon may come in with some crazy jiu-jitsu move and finish him, or finish him with a strike. However, Max is feeling really confident that he has this win.
It does.
It's an open book, though. Who knows?
I haven't scored 1-1, so
I
let's
wonder
see.
what area code 760 is across the shin of Brandon Dwyer.
I don't know, but I guess he wants to send Max there with that shin.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, nice overhand again. Max just throws heat. He doesn't even set anything up. He's just throwing hot power. Oh, but that cost him.
Nice.
He missed that one.
Nice
Dwyer's
strikes.
letting him have it now.
Dwyer
Oh,
landing
my
some heavy
God.
punches. That looked a rock hit. Max is rocked in a beautiful left hand. That jab went right across the chin of Max.
I want to see Dwyer throw one of those kicks. Throw a head kick, bro. Oh, I guess he
Yes.
heard me. Nice
A
to the
beautiful
body.
push kick.
Because Max keeps ducking his
However,
head off to that
with
weird
his striking,
side.
he's leaning forward, which is allowing Max to grab his body.
Guillotine attempt coming up. Come on, stop stomping his foot, bro. It's terrible. There we go. There we go. Standing guillotine.
This looks tight. However, his hands are not locked up.
No.
This is not much of a threat. It is just a control position.
Let's go.
I like the knees much better than the foot stomps.
Seriously, I want to see a real strike.
Brandon can actually lock up a Darce here. That outside arm, if he passes it across the body,
straight vegan.
He could do a really cool rolling Darce.
I want to see that. That was another foot stomp. Seriously, bro.
Single leg
oh,
and a beautiful takedown.
I like that. Single leg.
I'd like to see him pass the guard, get into a dominant position,
push
control
those
the
legs
fight.
off, throw down
He
a
has
hard
a minute and
strike.
25 to finish this fight.
Max just going for scrambles.
I love seeing the heart of both corners. They are screaming right now.
Nice punch from the bottom from Max. It is not impossible. I've seen Kevin
Brandon,
Holland knock people out just with shots like that from the bottom. So.
Oh, man. Speaking of Kevin Holland, he is a funny man.
Here we go.
And
Dwyer just
he actually
staying on
knocked
top
out
of him like
Jacare
a wet blanket.
Souza, which was like an incredible win from a bottom knockout. I don't think we've ever seen that before. Brandon Dwyer doing a really good job at holding the pressure.
Now, if he
this
was
may win
Planning,
him
he could do a
this
cartwheel
round.
mount. Cartwheel, straight mount.
Actually coming from Victory MMA and Fitness. His background in Jiu-Jitsu is from Dean Lister and Jeff Glover Associated.
I think you're going to mistake going for that one, though.
Max
now Max is
is
back
coming
on
up
top.
on top. Brandon's looking for the Kimura, however,
Oh,
he
nice
lost position, sweeping him up on top. It looks like he's
he has
going to
it deep.
finish it.
It's deep.
He may
That
finish
is
this
deep.
fight.
That is deep.
It looks
That
over.
is deep. He could break his shoulder.
10 seconds
He could
left.
break his shoulder. Oh, my God.
He might let it break. There's only 7 seconds.
Oh, my goodness.
2,
How does he
1.
not tap from that?
Oh, man, that was
wow.
crazy.
Oh, my God. He has rubber shoulders.
Oh, I think that hurt him, though. Max looks like he's almost in tears for a second. When he gave up, he gave us a slight face of OF.
Oh,
His arm hurts.
You know that shoulder hurts.
That was,
it
a really
so
tight.
deep.
That was a very deep Kimura.
But we'll
Props
see.
to Max for withstanding. However, on the judges' scorecard, those first 2 rounds looked more towards red corner. I do not know if it was enough to get the win. However, you never know with the judges. Let's watch this replay.
Dwyer letting off those power strikes. That was his last chance to really get in here, but Gamboa
This
just showed
last
heart
round
and
completely
chin.
dominant by Brandon Dwyer.
This is going to be an interesting call from the referee.
Man, Max sitting down. This is not a good thing to do in your corner. He is showing the judges that he is exhausted. If they're examining the athletes and how they're performing for a win, you don't want to do that till you're in the back. Show your exhaustion when you're in the back. The judges are watching you until it is scored, which, you know, his corners told him, he's like, stand up. Stand up. You do not want to show the judges that you're hurt or exhausted until you're in that back room, because they're going to take that into play. Right now, they're still deciding, and they're watching the movements of the fighters.
Because it's razor thin. It has to be razor thin. And it's going to come down.
This is a close fight.
Well, it'll just show, did Gamboa's grit at the end show up for him? Did him not tapping and holding out to that pain win him the title? Or
what will have won him the title
reason?
would have been the first 2 rounds. Not necessarily grit, but however, holding out.
That holdout, well, if he taps out, he's not going to win
Heart goes
anyway.
a long way in our sport. Brandon feels he got the win. His hands are up. Red Velvet's believing. Brandon trying to get the audience involved. He's like, come on, guys. We just put on a war. Let's hear a scream.
Let's go.
Woo! Let's go. Let's
All right,
go.
ladies and gentlemen, give it up for these 2 warriors. Another great fight. After 3 rounds, we go to judges' scorecards. Your first judge scores about 29-27. Next judge scores about 28-28. And last judge scores about 29-28 for a majority decision victory. Out of the red corner, Max Red Velvet!
And it paid off by a majority decision.
Brandon showed so much heart. However, I did feel he needed to finish, and I did feel this was a fair decision.
the grit for Gamboa at the end, sucking up 15 seconds in that deep Kimura.
We are not done seeing from Brandon. I am sure we will welcome him back in his cage soon. Learn from this experience. However, a well-deserved win by the Red Velvet.
Red Velvet.
And honestly, sticking out to a submission like that, he's going to be feeling it for the next 2 weeks. I've done the same. My most recent victory was against Bia Mesquita, 9-time world champion. My arm still hurts. It's been 3 weeks later. It almost broke, but you know what? Having the heart to come out and win on top was worth it, and I'm sure that he feels it was very worth it tonight to walk away as the Epic Fighting Champion.
Oh, yeah.